the tracks that you guys ran on in Warri, that it wasn't very good. It slowed you guys down. Could it have been faster at the Warri event?
Definitely. The track was not the best. It was not in the best conditions. But if we had gone somewhere better, I feel I could have done a better time. Definitely. But I'm grateful to God for where I am right now, and I'll just keep progressing and see where I go in the future.
So what's the next thing for you, Seye? What was the next in line? Now, you're definitely in the team for the World Championships. We also have All Africa Games coming up in a few weeks from now. What's the plan for you? How are you going to get ready for these events? Go into camp, the AFN, I'm sure must have some plans for you athletes. What exactly is the next line of action for you?
My plan is to, go back, recover, see my physio, see my team, and just get
Go back means where? Go back means go back where?
Go back to my base in England.
Okay.
And get more treatment, talk to my coaches, and we'll know what the next step is from there. So I'll just go back, train, get a lot of recovery, see my physio, get my body back to where it should be, because I'm a bit tired right now. But I'll see what my coaches say.
How huge a challenge is the World Championship for you?
It's where the best of the best athletes are in the world, Everyone wants to be there. If you're training 8 months out of 12, for the World Championships, you want to be there. But as I said, I'll go back and talk to my coaches and see what is best, what's best for me.
It's going to be too. It's going to be immodest of us to expect you to go to the World Championship and win a medal. I think it's going to be very modest of us. But what's your target for the World Championship? I'm sure you're not. Maybe if everybody just beats the gun and they get disqualified, maybe there will be a chance. But as someone who is still growing with a lot of future ahead of you, what's the modest target that you set for yourself at the World Championship?
Just to go out there and do my best.
Semi-finals?
Just to go out there and do my best. Anything could happen. But I'm going to go out there, run to my hardest, and I have to execute, as my coach always says. If I execute, I don't know what could happen, but I'll just go out and do my best.
So are you? What's the next target now? You are 2 years ago. You were here, second best in Nigeria. Now you are Nigeria's fastest man.
Yes.
What's the plan for you in a few years? I mean, Africa, and then the Olympics next year as well.
Well, the plan is to obviously keep developing, stay injury-free, and the sky is just the beginning. The ultimate goal of any athlete is to go to the Olympic Games next year in Rio. So that's one of the major goals for me right now. But as you said, there's the World Championship, there's the African Games. I'll go through that process first, then go back into training, then prepare for next year.
For athletes who are aspiring to be like you,
yes.
What would you tell them? I mean, 2 years ago, now it's a different you, and I'm sure in a few years from now we'll even see a better you.
Definitely. I'll tell them to keep working hard. Believe in your dream, and just put everything into it, put 110% into it, as I've done. I believe in my talent, and have a good team around you, have good people around you that will keep supporting you, and they'll get to wherever they want to get to, and stay prayerful.
Stay prayerful, all right? So you said you're 23. There's still a lot of time ahead of you.
Definitely.
I mean, how much of an impact is Maurice Green having on you Nigerian athletes? I mean, that's former world record holder, Olympic gold medalist, training our relay team. How much of an impact is Maurice Green having on you?
To have someone like that around us, is inspiring. Everyone wants to be like Maurice Green. If you look at his records and what he has done, he's a great guy. Listening to advice that he gives us, But everyone wants to be the best in the world, and talking to him, getting advice from him on how to get through that process is fantastic. But you still have to go out there and execute your own race yourself. Regardless of what Maurice Green tells you, you have to do your own thing.
What kind of advice would you be giving the authorities, the AFN, on how to get our athletes together and to channel more efforts towards developing athletes from when the last time you were here, about 19? But along the line, there was a plan to get guys from the US who are in their 30s or mid-30s or late 30s to come run for Nigeria. Well, we could pay such attention to getting some younger guys from here?
I'm sure they have programs set up already. You know, they do the under 18. I can't remember the name of Lukoya championships. You know, where they get talents from. You know, and I feel some of these talents are coming through. You know, like the guys that won the 200 is from the U team. You know, from the junior team. I mean, and the people coming up. There's Divine Oduduru, who has done the country proud at the World Juniors. He came second. You know, there are people coming through, and AFN they've done reasonably well, but there's still more that could be done.
All right, so we wish you the very best.
Thank you very much, Mr. Tony.
Seye. So when you go for the World Championship and you're able to get a medal, we'll get you back on this show.
Definitely.
But what target have you set for yourself? I mean, that World Championship could be maybe a little bit difficult. What about the All Africa Games?
It's to get a medal at the All African Games, to win the All African Games.
And that's a possibility.
That's a possibility. You know, that's the goal right now. Go back, rest, train, and get ready for that.
All right, Seye, thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thanks for having me.
We're happy to have you, and you're looking a lot better than 2 years ago.
Thank you very much.
Because the story is a lot better now.
Thank you very much.
We wish you more success, Seye.
Thank you.
All right, that's Seye Ogunlewe, Nigeria's fastest man. I was almost calling him Africa's fastest man. Well, that will happen in a few months at the All Africa Games if he keeps working hard. But we're happy to have him on the show tonight. All right, still talking about the All Africa Games. Let's talk wrestling now very, very quickly, because the president of the Nigerian Wrestling Federation, Daniel Igali, is confident that Nigeria will present talented, top-quality wrestlers who will win medals for Nigeria at the All Africa Games. Igali told Lucky Sawari, our man in Abuja, that the selection process for wrestlers has been thrown open to enable all wrestlers showcase their strength and their talent. And he says all wrestlers that will represent Nigeria at the All Africa Games will be picked strictly on merit because the federation is determined to take wrestling to greater heights. All right, so let's listen to Daniel Igali himself, Olympic gold medalist for Canada a few years ago, talk about this, and then we'll come back for more on Sports Tonight.
I've been very impressed with the performance of the athletes here. There have been a couple of upsets. The standard of wrestling is quite high. They still have 6 weeks to go, so I'm very optimistic that they will hit the mark we hope to have them achieve before the games. Without a doubt, I think this is the best thing we did. We opened it up to everybody, and so nobody can complain that they were good enough to have made the team.